Good morning, folks. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. My name is Paul Lavoie. Today we're going to be showing you the 2025 Freightliner M2 106 Plus with the Summit Hauler conversion. As we get started, we're going to start from the front here. You're going to see the patented Summit Hauler custom grille right here, letting you know exactly what conversion it is. Very nice setup. Down below here, you've got Freightliner's patented 3-piece bumper, 1, 2, and 3. So if something does happen out on the road, very easy to replace, makes it a little bit less expensive. You can just replace one piece instead of the entire thing. Below here, you do have the recovery hooks. If anything happens, you can help somebody get out of whatever situation they are, or somebody can help you. And right in the middle here, you've got your radar here coupled with the safety that's in the actual windshield. It's for your front end crash alerts, helping you so that everybody's safe on there if you just might by chance are not paying attention, but we always hope you are. Right here, compressed fiberglass, a very durable hood. Makes it so, like in Colorado here, we have a lot of hailstorms here. It's a lot better than having a steel or aluminum hood because it's a lot less expensive to fix. But on top of that, it is a very durable, very heavy, but it's very easy to actually open this thing, and it will stop for you right there. But a lovely little feature in there is when you're trying to push it back down, which I will demonstrate for you, it's going to fight you back so that no gust of wind or anything, if you're working on the engine, will actually come back in there and squish you in there. So that's always good. In here, we've got the Cummins L9 engine. It's got 360 horsepower, 1,150 pound-feet of torque. And as you can see, it's very easy to operate in here if you're mechanically inclined, but it's very open, very easy to access. Up top, you've got your coolant, your air filter right there, dipstick for the oil, your filler for the actual oil is right here. You've got your fuse panel right here, very easy to access. This is one of two, the other one's on the inside of the cab. And then down below here, you've got your fuel filter water separator, and then your tank for your power steering fluid. If your batteries happen to die and you need a quick jump, they're very easy to access. There's these two leads right here, the negative and the positive right down there. Quick little jump and then you're good to go. Just make sure that you check on those batteries. With these tires, these are the 255/80R 22.5s. The best thing about these is what we put in all of ours are the wheel balancers, making it so that it evens out the flow of the turning of the actual wheel, helps the longevity of the tires, helps it so it's not bouncing down the road, which is always a great feature. And I'm going to show you really quick, just before we start on the side of it, how easy this is to push back in. Once again, you're just pushing on it, but it is fighting you just a little bit, but that's the whole point. And then as you can see, it's just going to fight, or barely push its way down. Then you're good to go. Just make sure you lock your straps back in. This is one of two, the other one is just on the other side. Hooking it just like this, very easy. We've got our breakaway side mirrors right here. Obviously you want them to be looking back so you know what's going on around the actual thing. These are powered. They're heated. Maneuver them however you would like. But when I say breakaway mirrors, is if something hits this or if you hit something, they just break away. Very easy to just put back, making it so that you're not going to have to replace those things. We don't want to do that. Down below here, you've got your engine block heater for those cold nights. It gets cold here, but if you're in the northern part of the states, obviously you want to plug that in once it gets really cold. It keeps it warm so nothing's going to be gunking up. You're going to see your two side rails right here. There's a very large area right here. It's large surface area, and then you've got these 3 strips right here, making it so you're not going to slip if it's icy or wet. Right here is one of 2 of your fuel tanks. The left side is a 50-gallon. On the opposite side, you have another 50-gallon, which makes it a total of 100-gallon. But this tank right here is your 6-gallon DEF tank. You're roughly getting about 350 miles per gallon on it, so you can go a long way with it. Both of these storage are actually lockable, so nobody can actually siphon your gas. You never know in these times of what's going on. But hey, here's the inside of it. Summit Hauler conversion, like I had said. Very nice, comfortable seat. This one in particular does have heated and ventilated seats, which is a very nice feature to have. And down below here, this is all the controls for it. You've got your air ride seat right here. So air it up, makes it really comfortable absorbing all those shocks. Or all those bumps, sorry. Your lumbar right here, and then there's your controls for your heated and then your cooled. Here's your tilt feature for it right here. A nice little safety bar right here to get you up into the actual cab. And then patented with Freightliner is your kill switch. If you're not a daily driver on this, you want to save your batteries, You'll just turn that switch and it kills all the electronics, except for it'll actually even keep the remote key lock going, which is a nice feature. Up on the steering wheel right here, this is for your telescoping, up, down, in, and out. But once you're locked in place, just lock it back up there. Oops. There we go. And then you've got your ignition switch right here. So when you're doing this, just make sure you're doing this so it's not tripping any codes. Just click it once to getting into accessories mode. You'll hear 5 clicks, takes about 5 seconds, and then you'll actually kick it on. Then we're rolling. We want to make sure the air is actually going because it's getting kind of roasty out here, and I want my cameraman to be comfortable when he's back there. In the back here, we've got our very, very comfortable sofa. Seats 3. But if you want to pull over, if you're just, getting tired, DOT does regulate this as a bed. And so guess what? It goes down into a very, very nice bed all the way flat. Nice little feature. Then once you're done, you just go put it right back up. One thing I will advise you, try not to have any weight on there whatsoever, a bag or kids or even a large human being on there, because we don't want to burn out the motor. It's just basically done for the actual seat. Another safety handle right there. You've got your panel right here. It's very, very easy to access. This is where your battery compartment is. So if something does happen, you need to check the batteries. It's very, very easy to access. Just 1, 2, 3, and then one on the back, 4 for the bolts. Take it out, and then you're able to access it all. Right below here, you've got your trickle charger. You want to top off your batteries, just go ahead and plug it in. You can even trickle something for yourself as well. Storage panels. Need to store anything? This is one of 2 of this size panels. They are lockable, but they are all diamond plated, very, very durable, large. And as one of the greatest features in here is you've got an air hookup right there, and then a fire extinguisher. If you want to hook up an air to air up your tire or blow out the cab or anything else, you have the air capability of doing it. Shutting it there. This is the other one of 2 of this size. Same thing, diamond plated. You can store your chains, flares, anything that you need to put in there. Obviously it needs to be of that size. Right in there. And again, diamond plated. It's lockable as well. But as we're looking up the bed, you're going to see the entire bed is actually diamond plated too. So you can put anything in here, very, very durable. But up top is your backup camera. This is one of 4 that you can hook up to the Voyager system. And you can really utilize however you would want to put that camera system. I'll go over one other area at the back of it. But you see on the back headache bar right here, you've got 2 pre-drilled holes right there. A lot of people like to put a storage bin in here just to, give you a little bit more storage, or a lot of people will put like a spare tire up there as well. As we're coming down the bed, you're gonna see this track system used for tie downs. There's a 1,000-pound weight limit if you want to tie anything down. And then we have our trough right here, making it so you can access your 5th wheel or gooseneck. This one is set up for the gooseneck. It's got the drop-in ball right there. Very, very easy to interchange it. Right now you see that it's flipped over, but you would grab this little lever right here, just pull it out, lift it up, and then you can put on the ball right there. It's a 2 5/16 ball that's on there right now. This is also already set up for air brakes. You can see the air valves right here when you want to get your glad hands and set it up. Your 2 hookups for electronics right here for your 5th wheel and your gooseneck and your bumper pull. And then right here is where your Voyager system hooks up for your trailer camera, if you have any cameras in your actual trailer. But when I say that you can hook up 4 for the Voyager system, you can. You can do it this way, or you can do it another way. What they just came out with this year is the wireless system. If you have a very, very long trailer, you just might need to get a booster for this signal. Okay. Down below here, this is your bumper pull right here. This is a 30,000-pound weight limit. Very, very customizable however you would want, whatever you are going to be pulling right here. When I say customizable, you can literally raise the heights, one of 4 different levels that you can put it at, but you can also customize it right here as well, because we've got the 2 5/16 ball right here, the 2-inch below. To change it, you just need to pull the pins right here. Once you do that, just flip it, and then you're good to go. Very, very quick and easy. Indicator lights on the back here. As we come around, this is the exact same setup as what you guys saw on the other side. You've just got your 2 storage panels right there, both lockable as well. This is your second access point for your fuel. Right here, you just see it's a little bit different setup. It is only the fuel, but like I said, it's 250 gallons on both sides. It is a self-leveling system. If you go to a fueling station where you can fill up on both sides, that's the ideal one that you want to actually go to. Or if not, then you'll have to, you know, get out, drive around, get to the other side. But like I said, it is self-leveling. It won't do it right away. So if you fill both of the tanks up, it's probably going to read about a little over 3/4. Just know that it's full and it will self-level itself out. Up front here, you see the storage space for the passenger. And also it is an air ride. The entire cab is air ride as well, but everything for that, for the passenger seat's just the exact same on this side, just right there. Your secondary fuse panel is behind this right here. It's very, very easy to access. You'll just pull it up, the clips will give way, and then you can just pop it out and mess around with whatever you need to in there. In the back here, as he hops up in there, he's gonna show you the back of the console. You've got a little bit more power options back there. You've got a couple of 110s and a couple of USB-As. So now we're gonna hop up in there. And as he's looking up there as well, you're gonna see the very, very large space of the windshield. It's 2,500 square inches of windshield. So we are looking exactly where we're going. We know what's going on. But in the middle there, that's the second part of the radar system, the Detroit Assurance package that's on this, making it so that it's scanning the entire road, what's going on. That's your front end crash alert, where it will alert you and then do a brake check for you. And also coupled with the lane keep assist on the sides. You're gonna get an audible with those ones. If you're going outside the lane without signaling, it's gonna give you a very, very odd just brr, brr, brr on the right for if you're going over to the right, and then same for the left over there. So we're gonna stay up top here, show you the camera system right here. This is the Voyager system, what I was going over. But like I said, you can customize it however you want to add up to 4 cameras. And then you would just, obviously it needs to be on, but this button right here will just cycle through however you would want. There's camera 2, camera 3, camera 4, and then it does a split screen, 1, 2, or it does 1, 2, 3, or it does 1, 2, 3, 4. Or if you just want it on this one, you can just have it there. You do have your air horn up here, and then your secondary Bluetooth up here. The other one is right above there as well. Nice little features. We're gonna come down right here. We're gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna adjust this a little bit more so maybe a camera can actually see it a little bit better. Totally, you can set up however you would like on your main screen right here. Controls for that are all right here. On the right side is just gonna be for your Bluetooth and then your cruise control. I'm gonna stay over here to the left. We're gonna go on the door panel. The reason I'm showing you this, you would think it's just more of a standard thing, but there's only 2 buttons for the window controls. There are 4 doors in this, so you wanna know, hey, what's going on here? To do that, you just gotta press rear for the actual back windows, and now you'll have controls for that. And once you're done, obviously just push it back, but you also have your heated defrost for your side mirrors, and then controls for your side mirrors right there. Lock and unlock feature. Now we're coming over to the right here. You see this is right here, this is your actual gear shift for your 6-speed automatic transmission. This has the Allison 32 TRV transmission. It's very, very easy to navigate through. Drive is just up, reverse going down. Just make sure your foot is on the brake, otherwise it will just skip and it's just gonna blink there going in the gear that it was supposed to be in. This is also where your engine brake feature is. It's very, very easy to do. Just going up or down, and it's 3 settings, high, medium, and low, depending on however you want. So if you're coming down the hill, it's gonna be using that engine to push you back. So instead of using your brakes, we don't want to burn up the brakes on the actual road. But you can also set this up as a manual transmission as well, just by clicking this button and then just going up and down in the gears, however you'd like. Air supply for your trailering if you've got the air brakes, and then this one's for the actual truck. Controls for your subwoofer right here, so you can turn up the bass if you'd like. Right here you've got your electronic trailer brakes, your trailer gain right there, so you can set it however you'd like. These buttons right here are your hazards, your dome light, your footwell light, and then your pre-trip check lights. The pre-trip ones, you just got to click that, you'll hop out. It's going to make sure that, it'll take about a minute, but it'll make sure all of your indicator lights are actually working so you can be as safe as possible out on the road. Right here, you've got optional lights that you can add. Customize it however you'd like. A lot of people like to put a light bar on the front, you know, obviously illuminating your way a lot better than what the already bright LEDs already do. Or you can put a winch on there if you'd like. Like I say, you can customize it however you want. The ones below that are your safety systems. All of these first 3 buttons are buttons that are already on. If you don't like the system, these are the ones that you can actually turn it off. So this is your automatic brake assist, your lane departure warning, your traction control right here, and this 4th button is your shutdown override. That's a very, very important button, because that one is if anything's going on with the engine and you want to, you're not sure what's going on, but you're in the middle of the road, and the check engine light's saying, hey, we're shutting down at a certain time. What you'll do is you'll push this button and it'll keep that engine going no matter what until you get to a safe spot. Just make sure you do it as quickly as possible, because we don't want anything internally to go wrong with the engine. It's shutting down for a reason. So right here you got controls for the rear air, heat and cold, and then you've got your fan speed right here. Below here you've got your locking differential for your rear, and then this one is for your suspension dump, as if you need to drop down the back even more than what it already is. To get down to a low trailer, you'll just hit that and it just drops you down. Right here, this is hookups, HDMI and USB-A. This is all tied to the infotainment system that's right above here. It does have Apple and Android CarPlay, or Apple CarPlay and then Android Auto. So if you want to hook up your phone here, you will have to be tethered for that though. Right here you've got more power hookups, USB-Cs, and then a 12-volt. Getting back over to here, very, very easy to navigate through this system. As you can see, it's kind of self-explanatory right there. You want the radio, Apple or Android CarPlay right there. You can even hook up to a USB. If you want something off of a camera or anything like that, it'll actually pop up here. Dropping down below here, you've got controls for your main cab air. So you've got your fan speed right here, your different zones, heating or cooled, and then your max air right there. Here is your middle console. 4 large cup holders, very, very easy to take out. If something does spill, you can clean it up. And then in the middle part right here, we've got our large storage area right there. Very nice. We're gonna get outside really quick, and I'm gonna explain to you why these are ideal more than what just a large 3500, 4500. Why you would choose these over that. So the sheer braking power is what I want to go over. So right here, you have got your typical brake pad for your Freightliner. I mean, it's a large surface area, going to make it so you can stop very, very easily. This is your typical brake pad for your 3500, 4500s. So it's a much smaller, and we want to be safe out on the road. Also, you've got the engine brake to stop you, but the longevity of these is what we really want to talk about as well. These are a little bit more expensive than what those ones go for, but you're going to get 3 times the length of time with this one. You're going to get 750,000 plus miles, maybe even over 1 million miles off, obviously with proper maintenance. So that's kind of the spiel that's why you should be choosing one of these over that. So you'll be going through about 3 of the regular trucks versus just going through one of these. But anyways, I do appreciate your time today. If you are interested in any of these or any of the ones that are out on our lot, please feel free to get a hold of me. My name is Paul Lavoie. Email me at paul.lavoie@transwest.com, or you can give me a call at 303-503-3305. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.